Should I form an LLC to invest in real estate? Hi, my name is Paul Robertson, and today we're going to be talking about whether or not you should start your own corporation before investing in your first real estate property. So one of the most common questions I get is whether or not someone should set up an LLC when they're going to invest in real estate. And generally, my answer is yes. You should set up an LLC or some form of corporate structure before you start investing in real estate. And the reason that is if you don't set up an LLC and something happens, you could be held liable personally for whatever happens on the property, and then your personal assets could be put on the line, even if you have an insurance policy that's going to protect you from that. So the reasons you want to do that is, first, as I said, you want the limited liability protection. You want to be able to separate your personal and your business assets. One of the things an LLC does is it gives you that limited liability protection here in the state of Florida. So in the event something happens, the only thing that would be up for grabs if a lawsuit does occur is the assets of the business. And generally, that asset is going to be whatever property is held in that single LLC. What I generally tell people to do is first set up a holding company. You set up a holding company, and then you set up individual LLCs for each property. So because of that limited liability protection, if something happens, only the assets of that single LLC are up for grabs. Next, another reason you want to set up an LLC is if you're able to set up business credit and you're able to acquire enough properties, you can then go forward and get credit in the name of the business and potentially not have to personally guarantee that loan. So generally when people go out and acquire real estate, there's going to be some form of debt in the capital structure. Generally, when you're first starting out, you have to personally guarantee those loans because your business doesn't have any credit for itself. But over time, the more properties you acquire, the more credit your business has, and then you can go out and get loans strictly in the name of the business, and you wouldn't be personally liable for something that happens on the property, or if that loan goes sour, you wouldn't be personally liable to pay the debt back, but only what that LLC has, that would be liable for the debt that's taken out in the name of the LLC. Last, the tax benefits. Now, let's say you open the LLC, you purchase a property, and now you have a big enough LLC with multiple properties, and through that one ownership LLC, you're making millions of dollars a year. One of the things you want to do with the LLC is avoid paying the self-employment taxes. So what most people would do is after they've gone through and run all their expenses back into the original holding company, they have it elected to be an S Corp. And by having it elected to be an S Corp, they take a salary, and by taking a salary, they only have to pay the self-employment taxes on the salary they take. And they don't have to pay any self-employment taxes on distributions they get at the end of the year. So by doing that, they're able to save money in taxes and only determine a taxable amount, which is a reasonable salary that they set through the S Corp itself. So that's the third reason why you'd want to set up an entity in order to take advantage of the tax benefits that the IRS provides you in the tax code. So yes, if you're going to go ahead and invest in real estate, one of the things you want to do is set up an LLC in order to protect yourself and take advantage of all of the tax benefits that some of these business structures can give you. So if you liked what you saw today, make sure you like, share, and subscribe to the video. Also, if you have questions, feel free to reach out to me on my email. I love answering questions and helping people out. I want to thank you for your time and thank you for tuning in. I'm Paul Robertson, and we're signing out.